How do you put the heading in there?
Is it live? No, it's too late.
You can do it afterwards, right? The show's over, I can do it, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I might have to plug this in. Left my plug at home. All these videos are all private. Come on. Can't get it to go in.
Probably because of the case.
Gotten it before. What the hell? Come on. Help me out.
The case is blocking it. You gotta peel the thing out of the case. Take the phone out of the case to plug it in.
Come on, Richard.
It's not your fault. The thing just doesn't fit.
You know what? It's not. It's too big. They're doing it because it's too big. I need a smaller. I need a smaller adapter. Boogie. I need a smaller plug.
How much battery you got? Your full battery.
Oh.
I need you to sign this.
All right. Hold on.
Put the phone in here.
What's that?
30 days notice for Carmen to leave.
Oh, okay.
You see where it says Richard Doyle?
Yeah.
Sign above that.
Yeah. You said, oh, you want to get rid of her, huh? Okay, let me help
Not
you
that
out.
I want to get rid of her, but I can't be in an abusive situation.
I totally agree with you.
Above your Richard Doyle thing.
I totally agree with you. Damn. Here you go.
Take a picture of this.
Then all you need is one signature?
Well, you got to come with me in the other room and you got to give it to her.
Okay. But that's all you need? You don't need anybody else?
Do I need anybody else?
Yeah. Just one witness, right?
It's called a certificate of service.
You need me as a witness, right?
Alright.
Oh yeah, if we get it on camera, it'd be even more legit, you know? And she really has to leave.
Carmen? You are hereby notified that your permission to occupy the premises at 13 Dawes Avenue, Lynbrook, New York, 11563, owned by me, is revoked. You're required to vacate and surrender possession of the premises on or before May 25th, 2025. The reason for this termination is that you were permitted to stay by Luke Kumo without my knowledge or consent, and I, as the property owner, am revoking any permission to occupy my home. If you fail to vacate by the above date, I will commence legal proceedings in the appropriate court to recover possession of the premises and may seek additional remedies as permitted by law. This notice is served in accordance with New York Real Property Actions and Proceedings Law 713-7 and other applicable statutes. Sincerely, Joseph Kumo, signed on behalf of Joseph Kumo by Luke Kumo, duly authorized agent. Certificate of service. I certify that on 4/25/25, this notice to vacate was served on Carmen Smith by personal delivery to the recipient, Richard Doyle. You have to give that to her.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So she has 30 days to get her act together. I'm not going to be abused in my own home.
I agree. I totally agree. She's living here, she has to live under your rules, and she doesn't want to
It's
follow.
not my rules. It's just safety, okay?
I'm saying, but she doesn't want to do the right thing. She wants to give you a hard time and abuse you. And this is your home. You live in someone else's home, you gotta suck it up, right?
It's not suck it up. It's just being, peaceful.
That's what I'm saying. She you realize she has to suck it up.
No, I'm not going to get walked.
That is your house.
I'm not going to get walked over.
I agree with you. This is your house. So
No, it's not my house. It's my dad's house.
but this is still your home. You're nice enough to have her here. He's abusing you.
All right, let me do one more thing and then we'll write to Lish.
Yeah. I was living in somebody's house, and it was nice enough to let me live in the place. And especially if she's not paying rent or anything, I'd be like going out of my way.
Cleveland Clinic, Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'd be going out of my way not to cause any trouble.
Hello? 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 Seven oh 483 6000.
You have reached the Cleveland Clinic, Lou Rubo, Center for Brain Health. If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911 or proceed to the nearest emergency department.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
To schedule,
What's up,
cancel, or reschedule an appointment, press 1. For prescription refills, medical questions, or to speak to the office, press 2. To speak to philanthropy, Keep Memory Alive, or our event center, press 3. If you are between the ages of 30 and 60 with a known genetic risk or family history of Alzheimer's disease and want to make an appointment to start your Alzheimer's prevention journey, please connect with the Women's Alzheimer's Movement Prevention Center by pressing 4. Please make your entry is invalid. To schedule, cancel, or reschedule an appointment, press 1. For prescription, for imaging, press 1. For physical, occupational, or speech therapy, press 2. For all other appointments, including infusions, press 3. Sorry, imaging scheduling is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, my name is Luke Kumo. I'm a former Ultimate Fighter, and I was referred to you by Rose Gracie. She said I should connect with you about my brain injury because I received an MRI and it came back fine, and she said I didn't get the correct brain scan, and I should get tested at the Cleveland Clinic in Las Vegas. Please call me back as you can, if possible. My phone number is 516-855-8538. Again, my name is Luke, and I'm interested in the brain imaging. My phone number again is 516-855-8538. Thank you. You're on a mailing list for Christine something?
Yes,
You want that?
yeah, I'm not giving money to her right away, but when I get more, I'm gonna give. I'm also want.
You want to keep getting those emails? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, because she might have something. She has lots to say. She's trying to crack down on human trafficking, and so am I. So I want to work with her. I want to get her to help me with this. Yes, I can make her some.
You got an email that says, "This is a reminder that all original signed timesheets must be mailed to the Urban League office at 600 Albany Avenue, Suite 600, Amityville, New York, every pay period." You know about what that's about?
It has to do with my job.
Do you need that email?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that email. I'm gonna take, and I'm also gonna have to call them to find out what that's about. I gotta call
I think
them.
it's just a notice, and it doesn't matter. But I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in.
Oh yeah, I always fill out my timesheet, so I guess that just goes to how many you fill the timesheet.
It says, all original signed timesheets must be mailed to the Urban League office every pay period. Please send in any timesheets that you may still have. Do you have any timesheets?
I sent them all,
Okay. So you don't need that.
and then next time I get next Wednesday, I sign note, send another one. It automatically gets sent by the people at my job, and then they put after I fill the timesheets and they send it. Then a week or two after that, I get paid. Like a week after I get paid. So every time they just direct deposit, a timesheet's filled out the week before. Every 2 weeks I get paid.
Every 2 weeks? Nice.
What?
I said every 2 weeks? Nice.
Yep. And I get $685, $585 every I think it's 6 or 5 every 2 weeks.
Darren says, "What's up, boys?" And JC says, "Lukey and Sir Doyle, 100."
Thank you, Darren.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you, JC.
Are we gonna work out at the gym today?
I gotta leave at 2, like I said. But if you can make it back tomorrow, we can.
Okay.
Or I might actually meet you at your place and take you over there because it's closer to you than it is to me.
Okay.
It's right next to my parents' house.
So tomorrow you pick me up?
Probably, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, after we're done with the show today, I want to put the heading on. It says it's an interesting show, so we put a heading. They'll look at it faster. You know how to put the heading on afterwards?
Yeah. I'm trying to find the Lish email because it's a lot of other. Oh my God, so much.
I think today's a good day for me. I feel very mellow. But in fact, this mellow might not be too good for the show. You might need me to act like a living tin.
Well, we only got an hour, so. Do you know a place in New York named Joe and the Juice? I'll look it up. Joe and the Juice. They're in New York City. I don't see any on Long Island here. My daughter was wondering there, but she just quit. Or your daughter was working there, but she just quit. Oh, that's right. Weren't you telling me your daughter went to NYU? I vaguely remember that a long time ago. Was going to NYU. How did she like it? Yeah, I was supposed to find out by today if I got hired by Whole Foods. I guess I didn't. I didn't get the job at UFC either. Holy. I didn't sign the UFC contract, Sir Doyle, because there was a what do you call it? A part of the contract where they said anything that I do in the gym is their property. So if I do Master Luki's League of Champions in there, they would own it. I didn't want to risk it. But there was a section of the contract called Appendix B where I could write all of my intellectual property in and it would protect it. So I emailed them back and I said, I'd like to put my intellectual property in Appendix B. And they canceled the contract.
Really?
Yeah. But then the guy who got me the contract, the guy from the UFC gym, he said that the contract timed out because they didn't really know what I was talking about, I guess.
You don't have a contract anymore.
So I don't have a contract with UFC right now, yeah. I'm unemployed again. I almost was hired
But you could have made a lot of money doing that.
by 2 dream jobs.
You could have made a lot of money. And they probably would have given you a sweet deal for that Master League of Champions thing. Yeah, to get that Master League of Champions on their name, they could have probably would have given you a sweet deal.
I don't want to throw you out on the street,
sorry.
Carmen.
I'm sorry. Please don't. I'm sorry.
Okay. You have 30 days. This is like a trial period. Okay? And this is for my protection. And yours. If we can agree. Alright?
Sorry.
Well, I'm not sorry that we had sex. I love
I don't
you
want
as a
to talk
person.
about it, but I'm just sorry.
Okay, let's get along. Let's do what we were supposed to do together. Not
Just
have
give me a
sex.
chance. Give me
Sir
an
Doyle, let's keep this conversation between me and Carmen right now. I know you're hearing me. Alright? I want us to get famous, like you said, and get our kids back. Okay? And we don't need to be a couple to do that. We can just be teammates. Okay? Like him. The 3 of us and Kathy and whoever else.
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. Let's just move on like I thought we were moving on. Okay?
whatever you...
This is how we show it, okay? Because words, you could say words, and it doesn't mean anything. But this is real.
Yeah.
This is real. This connection is real. It's physical. Okay? We live together.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
We're like family. Okay?
You're my only family.
Family fights. And I don't want to call the cops because we're getting out of control or whatever. Alright?
I'll never
So-
hurt you.
This is just for both of our protection.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thank me later.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry. You're the best friend I've ever had.
Good luck.
Thank you, honey. Good neighbor.
She giving her another chance. She does well, right?
Huh?
She does well this 30 days. Giving her another chance.
Listen, when a child, like
Yeah.
we're all children, right?
Yeah.
When a child has a fit,
Yeah.
you can't let them get away with it
Yeah.
because it's gonna be worse next time.
So,
They take a little space and they
so
get
you're
more.
giving her a warning.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Just get yelled at and cursed at, and
You're right.
what's gonna happen
Well,
next?
yeah, I think you're right. You're giving her a warning, and she doesn't get her act together. She's out. She got 30
No, I
days to get her act
I
together.
don't want to throw her out. You know.
Well, like you said, she's got 30 days to get her act together. She might pull it off. She might pull it off. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean she's not going to do it. She might get her act together. She might pull it off.
Look, she's female.
Miracles do happen.
She's female. They get emotional.
Yeah.
And I just watched a video.
Yeah.
Not that we're married, but the
Yeah.
video is about the guy's wife
Yeah.
who is treating him like shit. And the guy said, if you let her get away with it, it's not going to get better.
Yeah.
It's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
So, and the thing with women is they'll cry and
Yeah.
you feel bad for them. That's part of their survival strategy.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What? I'm supposed to feel bad for you?
Yeah.
That's how they get their, like,
Yeah.
these little, you know, it's because they're not physically strong enough to fight us. They have to have these manipulative ways to get over on us. But they don't want to, that's the thing.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to be able to take advantage of me. She wants me to be strong enough
Yeah.
to keep her,
Yeah.
you know, like she said, who else is putting her up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who else told you that you could get off the drugs?
Sure.
Nobody, right?
I always wanted to get off drugs anyway. I was trying to get off.
Probably
You gave me
not a good idea to hump your teammates. That's what the fight was about, Darren, because we stopped having sex a couple of weeks ago, and she's having a hard time getting
Looking.
over it.
Other people did tell me about getting off the drugs, but nobody was willing to help me do it. I'm saying people did talk about it. I don't need these drugs, but nobody was ever giving me an opportunity to help me do it. Like you got me on this program. I never had a program like this, and every time
Right.
somebody said, "You get off the drugs," I would get off the drugs and got be back on. But just you're the first
Empty
person.
promises.
Well,
Now we gotta follow through.
Yep. And they did.
What you allow, you teach, Darren says. Hey. Thanks, Darren. Takes one to know one, bro. You know, you're a cool dad because I totally forgot that you had a daughter. And I just think of you as the digger guy. My hero.
Digger.
He drives an excavator and he built a house for his family. You know, he's like me if I wasn't a fuck up. Chicken butt, Lukey, hope all is well, brother. I don't know. I think this guy is a troll, chicken butt. Show yourself.
I like chicken bunny.
Show yourself, chicken butt.
bunny's cool.
You got a
Chicken butt.
16-year-old son too? Wow. My son just turned 16 yesterday. April 24th, 2009. My picture's right there on my avatar. Let's see. Alright. Look, even if you are a troll, I'm just saying, you know. I'm not sure. You were a functional addict for 20 years? Nobody's perfect, but if I could go back in time, I would have went into digging because my son
we
was...
gotta email this to
I got it right here. The last contact, it says, March is Ramadan. I would suggest the first weekend as I may be gone after that. All right. You want to use ChatGPT to come up with a good email?
She might be gone. Where's she going?
I don't know. It's April now, though. She went away for March, for Ramadan.
Okay.
Not a troll, brother. Not at all. I do say some things once in a while, but I'm not a troll. I call it like I see it.
Good chicken butt.
All right.
Stick up for yourself, chicken butt. You're a good guy.
B-Rave says, made me strong. No shame in my game at 46. You know? I'm thinking of a cover of a Hatebreed song. It's called You're Never Alone. And the chorus goes, it's our struggles that define us and the hardships we endure. Your spirit can't be broken down. You've come too far. All your life, you told yourself you were never alone. I don't know the whole one, but I'm gonna make it in my style. So
let's shoot times.
So let's just go over the whole thing.
Okay.
I pray your new year is off to a good start. I'm happy to travel to you if budgeting allows, or you may come to New York and let me know where in the city to meet you. Either is fine if scheduled properly. My calendar this month is quickly filling, but I tend to be available early in the day or evenings with advance notice. Are there any particular dates you have in mind?
How about the middle of May? The middle of May.
So hold on. Then we wrote back, thank you very much for getting back to us. Lukey's going away for a month, so we'll have to work out a schedule for Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the evening. We're definitely down to travel into the weekends. Are you available in March? And then she said March is Ramadan, so we got to do it after that. Okay. So now we're writing a new email.
All right.
And
middle of April. Middle of May.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to that, we got to
on the weekend.
We got to write this like a professional email.
Okay. Has to be in the evening. Can't be in the morning.
Darren says, sweet, I'm on the excavator today working on the dirt bike track. Getting ready for my son coming over tomorrow. We ride together. See, this is the coolest dad ever. Be careful, though. Don't make the jumps too big, bro. I'm scared of that shit. Dirt bikes? You crazy boy. That's definitely a Midwest white person sport. Oh, man.
Your dad is a cool
I'm
dad.
glad my sons didn't get into
Your dad is
fighting.
a cool dad. He has his corks, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He does a lot for you.
He definitely does.
He might think too much of me, but I think he's all right.
So I've been using a new type of ChatGPT. It's called Grok.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Instead of ChatGPT? All right, let's try Grok. The shout out to Jay from Canada who told me about Grok.
And what is that? What do you
basically the same thing, except it's made by Elon Musk. You like Elon Musk?
I think he knows what he's doing.
All right. Hi, Grok. This is Master Lukey. I'm sitting here with Sir Doyle. We're about to write a letter to a potential collaborator for our YouTube channel. She's a very talented singer, and we want to go visit her on the weekend in the evening. It's been a couple of months since we've connected with her, and so we're just going to start up a new email regarding this matter that we'd like to connect with her and collab one of these weekends coming up, probably in May, maybe in the middle of May. So can you give us a structure of an email, maybe like a first draft? We're going to say, hi, a long time no speak, but we want it to be sound professional because she's a professional artist, and we've been really we haven't forgotten that you're a very amazing artist, and we can't wait to collab with you. We think it's going to be very beneficial for both of us, for all of us, as individual channels, but also as a team. We love your style, and I'm interested in promoting your music as well as our show and our music. So, what does your availability look like for the weekend evenings? Maybe we can go to an open mic together or a studio. Do you have any particular way that you like to collab with artists? But we want to write it in a way that it makes it look like it's definitely a win for her. And so put in that our channel is still growing. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, and whatever else you can put in there to make it look good for her. Anything else? You don't have to. Just asking. We can start with that.
P.S. Lish, you're the greatest.
All right. All good. I got a 400cc dirt bike. I busted up my collarbone a couple years ago. I busted over 10 bones, so I ride safe now.
When we see her, I'm not going to try to talk too much about the Christianity, but I am going to give her the card. I'm going to say, this is the card to my church if you want to come by and check it out. That's all I'm going to say.
He's going to blow the whole thing.
If I give her a card, it's not going to blow anything.
Do you know how passionate you are about your religion?
Yeah, but
she's Muslim. You think she's any less passionate?
If she gave me a card, I would accept it.
All right. I think she's going to get offended.
She's not going to get offended. I'm just going to, after the show's over, I'm going to hand her the card. I'm going to say, if you want to come by, this is my church. I would love to have you. That's all I'm going to say.
Subject: exciting collaboration opportunity with Master Lukey and Sir Doyle. Hi, Lish. It's been a while since we last connected, and we hope you're doing well. We're reaching out because we've always been huge fans of your incredible talent and unique style as a singer. Your artistry truly stands out, and we're thrilled at the idea of collaborating with you on a project that we believe will be a win for all of us. Our YouTube channel is steadily growing, now nearing 6,000 subscribers, and we're passionate about creating content that resonates with our audience. We think a collaboration with you would not only elevate our channels, but also create something special for our fans. We'd love to promote your music alongside our show and music, blending our creative energies to produce something fresh and exciting. We're thinking of getting together one weekend evening in mid-May to make this happen, whether it's hitting an open mic night, jamming in a studio, or exploring another format that suits your vibe. We're open to your ideas. How do you usually like to collaborate with other artists? That sounds good. We'd love to hear your thoughts and make this a seamless, fun process that highlights your strengths. Could you let us know your availability for weekend evenings in May? We're happy to work around your schedule and make the trip to you. This collaboration has the potential to be a fantastic opportunity for all of us to grow our audiences and create something truly memorable. Looking forward to hearing from you. Best regards, Master Lukey and Sir Doyle. P.S. You're the greatest. I'm not putting that in.
Why not?
It's too much, bro.
I think that would be good. Yeah, I don't know. If I do it the right way, I give her the card and I just drop it hint that I wanted to come down and just visit the church. She's not gonna get offended. Because if she did that, she handed me a card, I wouldn't get offended. Especially if all she did was hand me a card and asked me to come down, I wouldn't get offended. Would I go down? I don't know. But would I get offended? No, I wouldn't get offended. I'm just inviting her to come to my church, that's all. And I'm doing it in a nonchalant way. I'm giving her the card and, just offering her to have her come down.
I'm cutting out a little bit because this Grok doesn't know that we already have been going back and forth with her.
Yeah.
So it says, it's been a while since we last connected, and we hope you're doing well. Our YouTube channel is steadily growing, now nearing 6,000 subscribers. We think a collaboration with you would not only elevate our channels. You know what?
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten
Okay.
all day.
As soon as we send this, we'll go upstairs.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I had a little bit of opposite. That's all I had. Otherwise, I hadn't eaten since last night. When I get home and eat some of that watermelon.
We'll go upstairs and have some millet.
All right.
We'll elevate our channels, and we know a collaboration with you will elevate our channels and create something special. We're gonna promote your music alongside our show, blending our creative energies to produce something fresh and exciting. Thinking of getting together one weekend evening in mid-May to make this happen. Whether it's hitting an open mic night, jamming in a studio, exploring another format that suits your vibe, we're open to your ideas. How do you usually like to collaborate with other artists? We'd love to hear your thoughts and make this a seamless, fun process that highlights your strengths. Could you let us know your availability for weekend evenings in May? We're happy to work around your schedule and make the trip to you. This collaboration has the potential to be a fantastic opportunity for all of us to grow our audiences and create something truly measurable. Looking forward to hearing from you. Best regards, Master Lukey and Sir Doyle. Send?
Send.
Alright, put this to sleep. Let's see here, 99 on this, 78 on this. I gotta charge my phone up, because after you eat, we're both gonna leave. I gotta go.
Yeah, we're going with you or am I going home?
No, I'm going to see my son. You're gonna go home.
Oh, gotcha.
You can come back tomorrow.
Okay.
Or actually, we can meet at your place tomorrow and go to the gym.
Alright.
Alright?
Can we take the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I filmed there. You probably just use my phone
No, you put in my phone. Put in my phone.
because
We'll double stream.
you don't have a tripod. That's the thing.
It's a tripod. Oh, I have one.
This is not a tripod. This is a camera stand.
Yeah.
Mine-
I think I do.
you don't really get good angles if you don't have a tripod. But now that you got a job, maybe you could get a good tripod.
I get them cheap, right? Get one cheap, right?
Or I tell you what, one of my students says he's gonna get me a new tripod because he has one that goes like all the way up to here.
Okay.
So I'll give you my old one.
Old one. Okay. We're not gonna get a response right away, are we?
Right now? Definitely not right now. I would say within a week, probably.
Yeah.
Alright, take this upstairs.
I can wear these shoes, right?
Yeah, you can wear your shoes. I haven't been Mm-mm.
I really think Lish times 2 is gonna make us, or he's gonna, her read on the show is really gonna make us, it's gonna make us. We screw it up, it'll break us. We don't screw it up, it's gonna make us.
Nothing's gonna break us, Sir Doyle. We're on the bottom. Nothing could get worse.
It could make us successful. This is gonna make us successful.
All right.
Because remember when Howard
believe that.
Stern, and then before that it was Unirock, how big we got, and then we went down. This time I think her promoting us. This time we're gonna do it.
You know what I think it's gonna do? It's gonna kickstart a new format where we
Yeah.
interview people.
Yep.
It's called Man on the Street videos. Where you have
Hospitalgate take us to the streets.
yeah.
Hospitalgate take us to the streets.
Hey, maybe Lish likes it
Yeah.
and she becomes a regular.
Yeah. I can't believe she still wants to work with us after all this.
What do you mean after all this? It's just scheduling conflict.
Postponed so many times.
It's scheduling conflict. That happens all the time in showbiz, Sir Doyle. That's why they say, have your people call my people.
Yeah.
They go, oh, let's do lunch. Showbiz people are flakes.
Yeah.
Darren says, yes, you are correct. Correct about what? The scheduling conflict? All right, so there's no taste on that right now. It's just millet. This is salt.
All right.
All right, so you go like this.
Okay. Celtic salt make it taste good.
A little bit of salt. Do you like pepper?
Yeah.
I'll let you pepper it how you like it. Oop, hold on, I gotta take the top off.
I don't want to spill too much.
That's what I'm saying. Just give me a second.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you just shake on a little bit. Basic salt and pepper, all right? You flavor it however you like.
Well. Hot.
Yeah, it's very.
I'm probably gonna take some money out of the bank before we interview this times 2. She might want something to eat.
You know, it'd be even better.
Well,
Take out money, and we'll get together the day before.
yeah,
Make food for us.
yeah.
Sleep over, and then bring it. So
Uh-huh.
it's even better than buying food. We make food. How about that?
All right. But you should not eat all way. Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go pee up right back.
She'll probably like watermelon. Well, I get her some watermelon.
Oh wow, that's not racist.
No, just it's the truth. I mean, I'm married to 2 black women. I know the culture. It's supposed to be racist, but it's not, because it's true. It's a true fact. The stereotype is true. Because I was married to 2 black women.
And your black wives love
Watermelon.
watermelon?
All families do. All families love it. Yeah, family, in-laws, in-laws, and both, they all love it.
What do you guys think? Sir Doyle a sneak racist or what? Is he a self-loathing black guy? You hate your own black skin, Sir Doyle?
My family too. We all love it.
Well,
Love is a strong word. I don't use the word love when it comes to.
I'm Sicilian. They say we're the blacks of Italy. And I love watermelon too.
See that? Yeah.
I wouldn't say that to a real black person though. They would call me racist.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my father because I think he's still alive. His word that he's still alive under the name of Jimmy Doyle.
Kind of Hey kid, just stay where you were because the camera was facing you.
Alright.
Just gonna sit back down. You have to get up.
Okay. Did a shout out to my dad, Donald Gregory Doyle, who was supposed to have died in St. Francis Hospital. He got a little sick and a little tired. I know you're still alive. You go under the name of Jimmy Doyle, Popeye Doyle, the same name you used in the French Connection, and you're working for the Boston Police Department. From son to father, looking now we're talking about watermelon. I know that we're real albino blacks. And I know I love watermelon, and so do you. Mike, thank you. I know you love watermelon too. Does be black and be proud. And confess that we all want watermelon. Lukey, he's not a black man, but he's from Sicily, so some people consider that black, and he loves watermelon. Let's all be black and proud of it, and announce that we want watermelon. Howard Stern, you have Robin Gibbons on your show. Robin, if you're viewing this channel, you like watermelon too. That's how my former mother-in-law, Angie Porter. Don't we all love watermelon? Darius Porter Doyle, my former wife and my half-sister. We do love watermelon.
Don't clean yet. Finish eating.
There's someone in jail right now, someone in prison. He was a real bad boy. His name is P. Diddy. But I gotta go to know too. You love watermelon also.
P. Diddy loves watermelon?
Well, yeah. We all do.
Damn, bro, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get away with this.
I think if Howard Stern can get away with what he gets away with, we can get away with this. Oh, the Simpson family. We know that one thing that OJ really wanted to do before he died. He wants some watermelon. Bill Cosby. There's only one thing that possibly tasted better than all those women you were that you did in the Black House. Maybe the watermelon.
I gotta see this.
I don't know. What'd you say?
All right. Okay, Darren and Chicken Butt are talking about biking. And Chicken Butt says, I think everybody likes watermelon. Chicken Butt's a rider? Cool.
Let's take up for the watermelon. We're the Watermelon League. We love watermelon. Proud of it. What's the best thing on this hot summer's day? Watermelon. Hair's getting in my mouth when I eat.
Just off for a minute. Then put your hair back. Pull it back. Put your thing next. Yeah. What's that?
Good.
You look like from the Village in New York City.
Really?
He could be Bob Dylan or something.
Not Bob Dylan. That guy's ugly.
Just the hair, I mean. Or like maybe, who's that band? Not Nirvana.
Maybe Nirvana. No, you know what? I know.
Pearl Jam.
No, but you know even more so? You remember the Dire Straits?
Mm.
Dire Straits. I could look past for Dire Straits.
Man, imagine you could play guitar like that.
Sing like that. Can't play guitar like that, but I can sing like that.
I don't give a damn about your gone playing band.
Hey, but they call rock and roll. We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing Allentown.
We are the Sultans of Watermelon.
We are the Sultans. Sultans of Swing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He got a part-time job. He's doing all right. But he can play the honky tonk like anything. When he gets up on the lights doing his thing.
We are the Sultans. The
Oh,
Sultans of Lish times 2. What if Lish said that the only way that she would be romantic with you is if we did a threesome with her?
I have to think about it.
You have to think about it? Because of your religion or because you just wouldn't want to share?
My faith.
Okay. Is the threesome against Christianity?
Yep.
It is? Oh.
Something I want to do, but that's not for sure. I don't think the type of girl would do that though.
I was just asking.
But
Maybe she has a friend for me.
she probably does.
A Muslim friend.
Last year, the other time we were
I'll
there.
convert to Islam for a hot chick.
The other time we were there.
How about that, sir?
Her other friend was there all over you. Remember that friend that she had with her? She was all over you.
How about that? I won't go to your church, but I'll convert to Islam for a hot chick.
But remember she had that friend with her?
Yeah.
And she was all over you, that girl.
Well, that girl was all over me, and she was all over the other guy too. I think
One
she
other
was,
guy.
I
Just
think
one
she
other
was just
guy.
friendly.
Just the two of you.
Yeah.
Just the two of you. She couldn't decide which one she wanted. But she would have taken you, but she was just his friend, so she probably would have chosen you first. You know how many she knew you would, totally knew you with me. I mean, they did. She would have gone all over you. But I think she was not deciding, but I think the deciding factor would have been that you would
Bro, this smells like eggs. Like a nice. This salt and pepper reminds me of
yeah.
like scrambled eggs. Scrambled millet eggs. I like to make this for my kids, see if they like it. What do you think?
Yeah. They must have thought that was hysterical. When you got in the ring as like a nerd kicking ass and all those big brawny guys and be the nerd fighting. They must have like, not only enjoyed the fight, but they must have got a kick out of it watching this nerd beat everyone up.
Who?
You.
No, who got a kick out of it? Just anybody?
Anybody watching it must have got a kick out of it.
Yeah, I think they thought I was marketable. Like that's why they wanted me to be on the shows, because like people who aren't like traditionally like maybe they in their life they feel like they're picked on, so they resonate with them. It's like a target market because they want to go mainstream. UFC wants to go mainstream, you know.
With you? Yeah.
Well, not just with me, but with anybody.
But the viewers, they probably got a kick out of that too. Watch this nerd beat everybody up. That's why they called you the nerd that could fight. You were beating everybody up. You look like a nerd and you beat everybody up. I thought that was hysterical. I wish they all did too. Like this big, tall, looking nerd beat everybody up.
Looking nerd.
Like watching Urkel in the UFC.
You're saying that because I got my pants backed up. That's what you got reminded of.
Put the glasses on, pants, yeah.
Did I? After I knocked the guy out, I go, did I do that?
Oh, that'd be funny if you did that. That'd be funny if you did that. You knocked the guy out and said that like that. That'd be funny. If you, before you got in the ring, you wore those pants and those glasses. The hell like that. Yeah. Well, that'd be hysterical.
Did I do that?
Girls liked Urkel too.
Huh?
Girls liked him. He might have been a nerd, but they liked him. We loved him for it.
Really?
Yeah, I loved him. They all loved Urkel. Girls, women, a lot of women likes to laugh. A lot of hot women likes to laugh. And you don't even have to be a traditional good-looking man. You're the type of guy that can make them laugh. They find that very attractive. Remember Wayne Goff? Oh, girls, I just got on the street about that. And they say, yeah, Wayne was so sexy, they say. And I said, probably because he made us laugh, they say. I saw them with the next Wayne Goff to check out our channel. They didn't want to check it out.
Alright.
So I tell them about our channel, and they're live to check out the channel.
Don't clean up. I'll clean up when you go.
Alright.
Finish it. This is what you're going to take home.
Okay.
I'm going to save a bowl for Carmen.
Alright. Tastes better with the broccoli and all that.
Yeah.
Milk is not the milk's more flaky anymore. And when I was with broccoli, it didn't taste pretty good. Tastes good, but not as good. I didn't like it with the jam. Didn't eat much now. Yeah, I didn't like it with the jam. That I didn't like. I mean, I like jam, but not jam or
Alright.
But I like the
I'm
broccoli.
going to put this in your backpack.
I ate enough. Look, I ate enough.
Hang on.
Any hot-looking black woman out there? I like having sex, but I like having it with the woman and the watermelon. That's right. I like her all over the watermelon and me. What do you say?
You what?
And the black woman out there, so I like my chicks with watermelon. Tap them all over the watermelon and me at the same time.
You want the woman to put watermelon all over you?
I'll put watermelon on her too. And we eat the watermelon when we're doing it.
Wow. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Wouldn't that be cool?
She's taking food porn to a new level. Let's see what the chat's saying. We're still talking about dirt bikes. Chicken Butt, you're in New Jersey? We're about to start a new version of Hospitalgate on the road. So we'll come interview in New Jersey.
We're gonna need a tour bus to do that.
That's right.
What are we getting that tour bus?
Well, I'm supposed to hear back from the IRS
Yeah.
within 90 days of
Okay.
filing. I
So
filed about a little bit over 30 days ago, so within the next 2 months,
Alright.
I'll know for sure
We got a tour bus.
about my tax exempt status. When I get tax exempt status, that means that anybody who donates
We'll get paid for
to
it.
us can write off that donation, and they don't have
Wow.
to pay taxes on it. So say we can get in touch with a bus company
Yeah.
or a company that
Yeah.
either sells buses or rents buses
Wow.
or has old buses that they want to
Yeah.
get rid of. They can donate it to us, and then they don't
Right,
have to pay,
taxes.
they write it off as a tax write-off. So say they have to pay taxes on, they make $1 million in a year.
Yeah.
They give us a $50,000 bus, and they say that it was worth $250,000.
And that's
Then
what they get.
they only have to pay tax on $750,000 instead of $1 million.
Wow. Very cool.
It's not a scam. It's just how these corporations work. They give it to us at either wholesale or as a complete
Oh, we
donation,
can't afford
and then they report it as retail. What?
We can't afford. Oh, they're donating it. They're saying it's worth that.
Yeah, they donate it.
So the actual bus is worth 50 grand, but the saying it's worth 250.
The bus is worth 50.
They
They give it to us for free,
Say
and they say it costs them $250.
Okay.
And so
And if
it's
they
a
lie,
write-
nobody's gonna catch them lying. Nobody's catching them in a lie.
It's not a lie. It's just bookkeeping.
Well,
It's
it's
like,
a lie, but they're not really getting away with it. It's a loophole in the law.
because they could technically sell it for $250 if they,
Oh,
had,
okay.
if they had somebody who was going to pay full
Yeah.
retail price.
Oh, okay.
But most people try to negotiate. And so maybe they could, realistically, they could have only got 50.
But technically, get more. I got you. Can I keep this?
The hat?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Let me see.
It's kind of hot weather. I don't know. If
I don't think I need that. I got a headband. I wear headbands. I probably wouldn't even wear the headband because it's too hot out.
I'll give you a hairband.
Okay.
You put your hair out. That's what
Well, I have headbands. I just didn't wear it today because you have to put your hair, you have to put gel in your hair to do that and everything. So all pain in the ass. I wanted to be on camera and I'm going to work tonight. I put it back in a ponytail. I gotta slick it back with this gel I have. You guys have my hair like this when I go with a few times like this, right? You go like this, right?
For me, I would say if I was you, I would do what you did last time, which was like it was kind of like a samurai. We had this up, but this down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you need to like the ponytail, but not the whole ponytail.
Yeah, it's just like a top ponytail and the bottom hangs. So
Okay.
it would be like. Can I show you?
Yeah, I did that once before.
You got gel in your hair now?
No. Just a little slightly, not much.
Yeah, because I can feel it.
You know what? It's this very stiff gel. Is put a little bit in, just a little bit's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
But if I want to put it
And
back,
I'm not a pro, so you know.
if I want to put it back in a regular ponytail and slick it back, I put a lot in. But then my hair gets so sticky. I have to wash it to get it out. I don't like
Something like that.
Okay.
Don't touch too much. You go look in the mirror if you want, but that's how I would
Alright.
do it. Something like that, not exactly.
Let me see. Okay, bye.
Check out the music room too, to your left.
Let me see. I think that looks good. Looks like Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Nice.
It does look like Gene Simmons from Kiss.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
You got a long tongue?
No. I can't do that. This is long enough?
Long enough for what? So do it. Huh? Long enough for what, buddy? You're not allowed to tongue kiss in Christianity.
Yes, you are. You're not allowed to have sex until you get married, but you're allowed to tongue kiss.
Oh, okay. What about what the Mormons do?
I'm not a Mormon. I don't believe in that nonsense. It's nonsense.
I think they call it soaking.
Mormons believe in more than one wife. You can have like a harem and have sex with all the women at the same time.
Well, it's not a harem. It's a family. It's
Well,
it's not called a harem.
But it's really, that's what it is.
It's called sister wives. If the man can provide for all the whole family, all the children, the women help each other out. They have different roles. Some cook, some clean, some work the fields. And there's not enough men to go around. There's more women, so they have to.
They don't have to.
This way they can have, more kids. The whole idea is to have big families. What did God say? Be fruitful and multiply.
He didn't say. He also said that you're supposed to have one wife, be faithful to her. He also says that in the Bible. Doesn't it? Yes, it does. The stuff when they had more than one wife, those people, those men were punished. What's his name? In the Bible, they had more than one wife.
Solomon? David?
David, he got a lot of heat for that. He got a lot of heat for that. God found it one day. That's why later on, I think he had to go down to one wife. On me, pouncing on me.
Bro, you won't even last with one.
I can last.
You gotta practice, bro. You're gonna get knocked out in one pump.
You know I have 6 kids, right? And a grandchild. But you know I'm not new to the block.
The fact that you have 6 kids shows me that you don't know how to last long.
No.
You finish quick, bro. That's how you get these girls knocked up.
I don't finish quick. The one that killed my child, they say I was screwing her for hours. All the others too. Screwing for hours.
Alright, stand up for a second.
I wasn't alert.
Sorry, that
They
video.
told me I was screwing her for hours. And I seen the videos and I was screwing her for hours. I don't know how I lasted so long. I watched myself in those videos. I couldn't believe what I was doing. And I was lasting for hours.
It was one girl or was multiple girls?
Different girls, but not at the same time. Different girls came in my room, did that to me at different times.
I see.
I think a couple of times I think there were 2 of them coming in.
Too bad you weren't awake for it.
I was, but I didn't know it. I was like subconscious, subconscious state?
Yeah.
Well, you're there, but you're not there.
I mean, too bad you couldn't enjoy it.
I did, but I didn't know it. In my subconscious state, I really did enjoy
It's
it.
like you're eating something, but you couldn't taste it.
I couldn't remember tasting it.
It's like you were sleep eating.
Exactly. But while I was sleep eating, I had to enjoy it. I just didn't remember it.
It defeats the whole purpose.
It does defeat the whole purpose. It was pissing me off. These girls were doing this to me, and they were wiggling their asses out around me one way after that. They weren't giving up until they did that. And they were walking around shaking their asses after that. See, I did you don't know it, yeah. Laughing about it, We look like kids in the hall. Kids in the hall. My channel's working, right?
Yeah, you're on.
Is yours going too?
No, mine's not on.
No. After we're done with this, I want, if you can, you put a heading on it.
Alright, so let me just finish cleaning, because I'm going to have to leave.
Alright.
So, I'll finish cleaning the table.
Alright.
We'll go downstairs. We're going to have to end the stream so that I can change the title.
Alright. Look at that BMW, isn't it nice? I mean, for a new car, it's nice. I agree. They just started working on it. And Honda's all bad down on these new work too. They fix these cars like every so often. These new cars are such garbage. They're always in the shop. They're always in the body shop.
Bro, it's a body shop. That's when you're not gonna see a car that doesn't need to be fixed. It's not like you see in every Hyundai. This is the one.
But I'm seeing more of these new cars in there than any other car.
What are you gonna see? Old cars? Nobody drives old cars.
Well, I know that I can tell by the way they took it apart that these cars are made like garbage. The way they're taken apart, you can tell.
They probably make them so they're easy to fix. They come apart easy and they go back together easy.
Yeah, but they're garbage. Yeah.
They're like Legos.
Yeah. That's all I like. There's what I like. And they cost so much money to fix. You know, it's so easy to fix it. So
Well, I'll tell you what. My dad, he doesn't like those guys, right? Because they chipped him.
yeah.
He goes, if somebody doesn't give you the worth of the service or the product, it's
Yeah.
equivalent to stealing.
Yeah.
Like if you say he's renting the lot to them, right?
Yeah.
Say it's worth $1,000 a month,
Yeah.
and they only made a deal to pay him $500 a month, but
Yeah.
they know it's worth $1,000 a month. They're stealing $500 from him. They're only giving him half of what it's worth.
It's worth a lot more than 1,000. So.
Whatever they pay. I don't know. That was just a number that I gave.
Hey, she-
So anyway, he goes, he brings his car in because his car needed some work, right?
Yeah.
And they start telling him how they're gonna rip off the insurance company. They said, yeah, it costs this much, but we're gonna tell insurance it costs this much. Which is
But
way
they didn't
more.
rip him off.
No, they're not ripping him off, but he doesn't want to. He's an old cop, bro. He doesn't want to be involved in that stuff. It's
Oh,
fraud.
okay. All right.
It's fraud, right?
Yeah. And they didn't take into consideration he used to be a cop. He could
Well, not all
Well,
cops. Some cops are crooked. So they probably, I don't know, deal with crooked cops or something.
Yeah. Well, he can report to the high ups and he was a sergeant, he can report to the high ups, get them in a lot of trouble for that.
I think that's why he didn't go past sergeant, because sergeant is like middle.
Yeah.
I think he was too honest to get higher than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who was your dad?
I don't know much about my dad, because I know he was a detective, I don't know too much about it.
Detective? He wasn't. You don't know what his rank was?
No, because they never talked about it. My father never talked about it really in the house. I found out years later what he did. And my mother never talked about it. Once my mother said that he was a licensed detective. She said it once and then never said it again, took it back. But she said he was a licensed detective that never served because he had chronic tuberculosis. And she said that he when the police needed him for advice, they called him in.
Oh, I see.
So, and I found out years later that one of those times that they called him in was the French Connection. That was when that movie was written. It was a real story, the real story how it happened and everything. I actually saw it in the hospital, but so there's other guys claiming that he had rights to the land. I think this other guy is actually him trying to rob me because he wants the rights to the story and he doesn't want his son to have it. So he played like he was a different person at the suit for the rights. But his name is Jimmy Dog. And I talked to the guy and he sounded like my father and everything. I said, this guy's he's a sort of con artist. I said, because he just wants the rights to the story. He knows I'm his son, so he's gonna act like he's a different person that's had a similar story, self-suit for the rights, so that he doesn't have to make me inherit it, because him being dead and not showing up, even if he was a different person, I would inherit it. So as a different person, he claims to be the real writer of the story. He could take those rights from me, being a different person, and get away with it because of that. So that's how I found out. And when he was calling, when he was talking to me, people would come on the show and talk to me, and I knew it was him. And he wasn't owning up to being my father. He wanted the rights to that movie. He wanted the rights, and he knew as long as he was playing dead, I would inherit it, unless he played like he was someone else that sued for the rights, kind of a similar story. It was a lot of bullshit, a lot of it. And because of this, he'll never outright admit that he's my father. He'll just always play that game so he can take the rights to this movie.
Oh my God.
And when he knows my mother robbed me, and he tried to stop her from doing it when he was alive. That's why the whole thing is still sick and tired. But he knows that my mother could rat him out to the authorities and he's still alive and could be another Gotti story or whatever. And he figures, well, I'll make a deal with my wife Paulie, or Penny, she calls her Penny, and then she'll keep her mouth shut, I'll keep my mouth shut, and she'll still steal his money. So he's just one of the. Before he died, he tried to get the money back for me and everything. He tried to do the right thing, but now he's swindling because first he wants his rights to this story, and he doesn't want my mother to sell them out. So I think he not only made a deal with the guy that promoted the movie, produced the movie, but he also made a deal with my mother not to rat her out if she didn't rat him out. Scumbag, right? Another scumbag in my family, huh? I thought he was doing right, and he was doing the right thing by me. But now he's back on the beat as a different person, and he's out for himself. Everybody's out for themselves. Everybody's out for themselves in the end. He doesn't want my mother to rat him out that he stole lied to the authorities, and he doesn't want to give up this story. So he's playing like he's alive with a different person. That's sued for rights. And he got away with it. He got away with it, and so far she's getting away with it. But I'm gonna put a damper on her very soon. And I'm gonna put a damper on him too, because when the live footage of what happened in these hospitals get out there, everybody's going down. Including my mother, my father, and my stepmother's dead. My mother, my father, everybody. Even that fake Master Lukey guy. Yeah. He's going down big time.
Nice.
He's going down big time. So you'll be able to watch the fake Master Lukey go down. you'll love it. You'll watch it. But he not only is going down because of what he pulled on me, but he impersonated you. Yeah. He impersonated a former famous UFC fighter, so he's gonna go down for that too. You don't impersonate people, you get in a lot of trouble for that. You impersonate a celebrity, you get in a lot of trouble for that.
Well, if they press charges.
You can press charges.
For what though? Yeah.
Because when I sue him for everything, and he might want a piece of it. You don't only get the whole, if I sue him, you don't only get the whole thing, you want a piece of it, right? So you sue him at the same time, you get a piece of what I get. I don't mind, as long as we get the scumbag. I don't mind as long as we get the scumbag, you know? Doesn't matter to me. So we as long as we take on the scumbag, right? You know what Hospitalgate's all about? Taking on scumbags, not about money. Okay. You know what we're all about? So we didn't get money at all to take down the scumbag. Isn't it worth it? Am I right?
Yeah.
And there's a Hospitalgate TV show that was on Fox 5 with this guy and everything. We could both sue for the rights to that. Because I think the fake Master Lukey's got the rights to it, because that, so we sued for the rights. And then we really got it, because then we got the Fox 5, and we got this. We're really set. Then we're really set. And all those fake Black Mondays out there, well, that'll be known too. We get them too.
I'll tell you what, because we got to end the stream so we can change the name.
Yeah.
Why don't you...
Oh, yeah.
Fun what you were just saying, all the fakes, all the people that you're going to take down. Say it to the camera. And hold on, just make sure you're in frame here. And then, you know, do your sign off.
Everybody out there. All you fake impersonators out there. Lukey and I are the real deal. And there's a lot of other people that are real deal that don't like what you're doing. All you scumbags out there impersonating celebrities. We're taking you all down the Hospitalgate way. I hope this message has been forwarded.